Let's get into this top 25 Billboard list. They got Nicki at 1, Missy at 2, Lauryn Hill at 3, Lil' Kim at 4, Queen Latifah at 5. That's just the top 5.
Okay.
Me personally, I feel like that top 5 is accurate. I feel like the places is personal opinion. Is where they're. I feel like Nicki should be 1 because where she took it.
Yeah. Right.
Like she set a whole new wave where you could be more than just a female MC. Like she took where you could be a whole brand. Like
first of all, she was rap. She gave herself a whole nother name to rap on her own song. It said Nicki Minaj featuring Roman, and she is Roman. So she is like, she was an artist all the way around when you want to consider an entertainer.
Like that's why I said I feel like everybody else's place could be debatable, but I feel like she has to be number 1 because nobody has even took it. Like, there's no competition for her.
Not still. Then and not now.
Yeah, like there's people that are dropping, they send shots at her, but it's like she still had a run that y'all still trying to.
It's like she's
do
been
half
of every era of music that I could like remember.
Like,
she's found her place in each one.
So even now when she drops, like when she did they had the Barbie and Ken movie, she was on the soundtrack.
Right.
Yeah.
They had to get Nicki on it. Like
you can't get
nigga all white people shit.
Niggas all white people shit.
Yeah. But I feel like Missy, like they got her at number 2.
But Missy's done a lot, not just as far as rap, like producing, writing, singing. Yeah. Everybody be sleeping on Missy, at least she could sing.
She's a big part. I feel like she's a big part of that late '90s, early 2000s R&B.
Yes.
Behind the scenes on the writing and producing. Because how many Monica songs you hear is
Monica,
Missy,
Aaliyah,
stuff with 702.
Yeah, I'm like, she got her background is very extensive, and it's not just for her own work. It's falls on other people too.
It's to the point like I hear like background stories because I found out she picked up all the verses for All About the Benjamins and like arranged it. So she was like, okay, that verse is going first. This verse is going here. Okay, you're just using that verse. Like, cause Jadakiss wrote Diddy's verse. I think like Lil' Kim wrote her verse, but she picked out everybody's verse and where it was going. And I think I was watching an interview with Styles P. He's the one that said like, yeah, Missy came to the studio, she heard the song. Like I didn't even like it, but Missy was like, no, you got to do it. This is the one. It's a hit, and your verse is going on it. And he was like, damn, I just listened. And she was right. Like I didn't like it at first.
That's that
she was right.
Because the way she arranged it.
She arranged it. And like the beat switch with Lil' Kim, she's the one that told me like, hey, the beat need to switch when Kim go on. So D-Dot had to go on there and rearrange the beat for it to sound different when Kim raps and then when it sound different when Biggie goes. Well, that was her idea. Like switch it for the 18 parts, for it shows more like it put the spotlight on them. And it worked because that's one of Lil' Kim's best verses ever. Is all about the Biggie. And like Biggie, it's a classic Biggie verse too. And like that's after he passed, it came out, so it was just like a classic moment. So yeah, shout out to Missy for that. Then this one has been debatable online. This is number 3, Lauryn Hill.
Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like I'm biased because I love Lauryn Hill. I love Lauryn Hill, and I like the messages that she was bringing and stuff like that. And not a lot of people could do it the way that she was doing it. It wasn't like overly black power, this and this, but it wasn't like too much. It was just the way she had a way of presenting it. Cause
she made like you listen to her album, she's a black woman showing her insecurities and flaws.
Yes,
and being vulnerable and being vulnerable. And at that time, you had them in love and R&B, but you didn't have them being that vulnerable.
No.
Explain their insecurities of love. And you get a lot of that in this Education of Lauryn Hill album. Then you go back to the Fugees album, she's actually being an MC, but has melodic hooks and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there was more singing on her album, but she had rap songs like That Thing and stuff, and Lost One, but she's credited, but she only had one album.
Right. And that's that one album has carried her.
It has.
And anytime you mention some albums, they're always gonna bring up this Education of Lauryn
Like she
Hill.
could still be in the top 25 for that, but to be like in the top 5 though, like I don't know.
I'll be honest. I feel like top 5. I feel like Lil' Kim should go before.
Yeah.
They got Lil' Kim in number 4.
Before Lauryn Hill.
I feel Lil' Kim this because of impact. And like.
I get that. I will.
Yeah, because I feel like Lauryn Hill had impact in music, but nobody wanted to be Lauryn Hill.
No.
Like people wanted to be Nicki Minaj.
No,
people wanted to be Lil' Kim.
They did it.
Yeah.
They did it.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they wanted to be Erykah Badu.
Yeah. Like she be rapping too. They should put Erykah Badu on here.
Right. Yeah, she could have.
But like I feel like just for that, Lil' Kim should have went before because people actually wanted to be Lil' Kim.
Yeah, because
I paved the way. Like,
when I was little, I was like, I can't wait to get do my hair like Lil' Kim.
Yeah, like, and you seen that, like, after Lil' Kim did things, you see people in the streets doing it. Like, Lauryn Hill just did her thing, but it was great music. She swept the Grammys. First female rapper to get a Grammy, but I feel like Lil' Kim should have came before. That's just my opinion.
I agree on that.
Then they have at number 5,
Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
That's I'm debating like if her place should be switched with Eve.
Ooh, that's a good one because they both switched into TV. Because I feel like that gives Queen Latifah more impact because how she went to movies and television and people see that more than they see the music.
Yeah. And I always judge like how much I like. If their music carried into my generation, I always think about that.
And it's more impactful.
And I was introduced to Queen Latifah as an actor before a rapper. Like it wasn't until she did that performance with Brandy on the BET Awards and she came out, and I'm like, this nigga rap.
I think it depends on too, like your generation you were born in. Because like when I was a kid, when I hear Queen Latifah, the first thing that comes to my mind is U-N-I-T-Y. That's what comes to my mind. So it was like. And she had the tomboy look, so when she transitioned into acting, and I seen her like in a more feminine role, it was like
who the hell are you?
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, she did good acting. I mean, she played, y'all know she played Cleo, so I mean that kind of
Cleo. That's what I'm saying. Set It Off is where I was introduced to Queen Latifah.
Like you said, I feel like the music got lost in the acting.
Yeah.
Right. So she did some big movies like Set It Off, Bringing Down the House.
But if you listen in her movies, she always got some
hip-hop
type of
feel.
some music of hers or her singing or something in it.
Even
so
it's
her,
like
you don't
she's another person that kind of influenced a lot of careers they don't talk about because she's responsible for Naughty by Nature. Mm-hmm. And for Tupac and Tretch being in Juice. Because she's the one that told him to come down to audition. It was Tretch was supposed to play Bishop. Mm-hmm. Tupac was just, they knew who Tupac was. He was supposed to be an extra. Like, hey, just bring your boy, he could be an extra. When they did an audition, they saw Tupac audition, they were like, nah, you got the main part. Tretch, I really didn't care. Queen Latifah basically forced me to go. Like, it's so good for the career. But if I knew what I knew now, I'd have worked harder at it because you see what it did for Tupac's career. But Queen Latifah was that, getting like rappers in movies and stuff, because she was already going into acting. She was getting like Naughty by Nature, getting them on, and even part of Redman, beginning of his career, she helped out.